Good morning, Hastings. Welcome to your Thursday briefing. If you want to know what's really happening right here in our community for the next few days and beyond, you've come to the exact right place. Okay, let's just dive right in. So, you're probably asking, what's actually going on this weekend? Well, from the important community news you need to know to planning your entire weekend, we're going to break it all down for you so you can get on with your day. So, in just the next few minutes, we're covering the essential public safety alerts you really need to be aware of. We're going to lay out a complete plan for your weekend, give you a heads up on some last call tickets, and show you some super simple ways you can support our awesome community. All right, first up, let's get into some important local updates. This is the stuff everyone in town should probably have on their radar. Okay, so we've got two key things on the public safety front. Over on the left, the Washington County Sheriff's Office is asking for the public's help, and on the right, the city of Hastings has put out a statement to keep all of us in the loop about some recent federal enforcement activity. So here's the deal with that. The Sheriff's Office has actually released a specific video related to a case they're working on. They're really asking for your help here. If you've seen anything or have any info at all, please take a look at that video and get in touch with them. And about that statement from the city on federal immigration enforcement, its whole purpose is to give you a single official source of information. This really helps everyone understand the city's position, and maybe more importantly, it helps cut through any potential rumors. All right, let's totally switch gears and talk about something a little more fun, your weekend plans. The energy is definitely picking up as we get into all the great things to do around town. We have got something for absolutely everyone this Saturday. You could take a little road trip to Faribault and cheer on our Hastings dance team at Sections. How cool is that? Or if you're looking for something a bit more relaxed, the Confluence is hosting a Galentine afternoon tea. And for some awesome family fun, you can't beat the free ice fishing event over at Lake Rebecca Park. It's perfect for any skill level. And hey, for all you music lovers out there, you've got a couple of great options. You can catch a show at Bogey's on Friday night from 6 to 9, or if a Saturday afternoon thing is more your speed, you can head over to Afton Alps from 3 to 6. Now, beyond just going to events, there are some really direct and impactful ways you can get involved and show some love for our community this week. I want you to focus on this number 4. That's it, just 4. Why is that important? Well, that's how many spots are left for one of the most fun events this season, so you are going to have to move fast on this one. That's right. There are only 4 team spots left for the Cabin Fever Reliever Puzzle Tournament. So if you and your friends are puzzle masters, seriously, you need to grab your spot before they are all gone. Here's an even easier way to show some local support. The Wexford is up for Minnesota Bride's Best of 2026 awards. A super quick vote is a simple, totally free way to back one of our great local venues. It literally takes seconds. And if you're in a position to make a really huge difference in a little life, Animal Ark has several dogs right now that are in desperate need of foster or forever homes. The process is really straightforward. First, you can see the dogs who need help, and then just visit their website to get the ball rolling on adoption or fostering. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit and think ahead. Here are just a few things to put on your calendar for the next couple of weeks. So for your weekly planning, don't forget that Mini Market Mondays are now open at Hastings Family Service, and you don't even need an appointment. For some winter fun, the skate trail at United Heroes League opens up next weekend. And looking even further out, there's a big wedding expo coming in March. Plus, for you homeowners or maybe soon-to-be homeowners, there's some great tips on getting pre-approved for a mortgage and even the latest backsplash trends for 2026. And this is a perfect example of why planning ahead is so important. Listen to this quote from Bell Bank Mortgage. They say getting pre-approved is an early step that can reduce wasted showings and strengthen offers. Wow, that's a really powerful piece of advice for anyone thinking about buying a home. All right, so let's boil it all down. Here's your 10-second recap. Stay in the know with public safety alerts, get your weekend plan, whether it's tea, tunes, or ice fishing, move fast on those last 4 puzzle tournament spots, and finally, support our community by voting for the Wexford or helping out a furry friend from Animal Ark. And that's your Thursday briefing. We've given you the info, from the need-to-know alerts to all the weekend fun and ways to get involved. So the only question left is, what will you get out and explore in Hastings this week?